Diva Art Studio. My full name is Deepa Vasudev. Okay, so hope you are able to see this video live happening. Yeah, so come live. Let's see in YouTube, like parallelly, how many are there? I'm going to check in my channel only, like how many of them there, and how was the orientation. Okay, so the orientation is proper. It is in the landscape mode, so for you it is easier to watch. Okay, now I need to wait for the people to join in. I'm waiting for you guys to come. Okay, one has joined. Okay, I'm just going to share a message telling that I'm live. Okay, so nobody there. Okay, we'll also see, we will not do any live at all then. No free workshops, anything. Okay, so I have shared, a little bit how much ever I could do, share the message. Now it's up to you, like you're coming and watching, not watching. Okay, I'm going to go with the image. Okay, so I'm not waiting because it's again YouTube and I don't want to keep waiting. So for today, we'll be using A4 size notebook. See, today I'm using this A4 size sketchbook. Okay, then we need, as usual, paints, lemon yellow, sky blue. Then we will be using white color, then green, brown, black, orange. Okay, so these are the colors. Okay, I am online and you can come over, you can join. People who are not able to see, I don't know what is the privacy setting or anything. I'm live and many people, one person had just joined in, and what happened, I don't know, he just left. Okay. Yeah. So now two of them have joined. Let me wait. So some more people can join. Okay. So we will use flat brush for the background, and then mid-size 10 or 8 size round brush for the brief detailing, and for accurate detailing we'll be using a smaller size brush like 2 or 4. Okay, round brush. Okay, fine. So now for the colors, I'm going to take lemon yellow now. Okay, and then if required, we'll use a palette. If not, like directly from the bottle only, I will take it. And I'm going to start doing from up to down fashion. Okay, I have dipped my brush in water. So it's slightly watery, and I want the sky to be like this only. See here. So it comes from dark to lighter tone. Okay, so not much of paint, very less paint today. Okay, and I'm just going in a diagonal shape mein. Yeah, then I will be going ahead with white color and little bit of uh, light blue shade, white shade and light blue shade. Okay, so those are the two colors which I'll be using now, and I've taken white And in the same brush only, I have not washed my brush. So what happens is, see here, the lemon yellow and the white part, it gets mixed up. It gets mixed up, okay? So I'm taking little bit of yellow into the white shaded portion. And now with the same brush, I'll be taking some light blue and then bringing all the colors together like this. Okay, so now the sky becomes flat, not in the diagonal direction may. So I'm going to be doing flatter strokes, okay, meaning like, you know, left to right strokes. We want water, you may take little bit water like this and go ahead downwards. Okay, so even the direction, right, like, you know, if you blend it properly, you will not have that variated lines, okay, the distinctive lines, you know. Okay, so now going ahead down, I'll be going with light green, leaf green, greenery green, or sap green maybe, whatever lighter tone of the green, or maybe you can even give darker tone of the green. Okay, so if the leaves have to be darker, then the background color should be lighter. Okay, and if you're doing the darker darker background of green, the leaf should be in lighter tone. Okay, so you mix, match and give. You decide accordingly how you want your the ground part to be. So now I'm kind of going ahead with the leaf green, okay, and with lots and lots of water like this. Okay, and then going ahead down, I'll take little bit darker green because, you know, I want the dark green to be uh, in the ground part soil, right, little bit. Okay, so like this. Okay, so now if we want here to become, now make it more realistic, you may, instead of flat tones, you may give tones like this, like, you know, the strokes little bit like this, you know, basic things you may do it of bushes, the bushes ka thing you may give it off. So now I'm just like doing the circular pattern because I want the bushes to be as realistic as possible, which connects the sky. Okay, for that reasons. Okay, so you may give your comments, you may give your queries in my thing, so I can just go through and see. I can help you with your doubts and clarify with your doubts. Okay, okay, so we'll wash the brush now and then wait for this particular layer to dry up. Okay, then what we will be using is, it's only the brown, black, white, and then some shades of green, then orange. Okay, so the colors whatever we don't need, we may close and keep it off. If palette is required, you may have your palette with you for the color mixture. If not, you may avoid it. Okay, so this is one thing, and let me go through the comments. What does the comment say? Okay, how many people are online first of all? Please online. Okay, 4 are watching. And any queries from 4 of them? Nandini, hello Nandini. Gurjeet, hi Gurjeet. Monali, it's very difficult to see. Why? Is it not clear? Good evening, ma'am. Cecilia, hi Cecilia, good evening. Cecilia, is it not visible? Please tell me. Is it very difficult to see, matlab? Is it blur or something? Okay. Let me see for a moment, like I will try and adjust the lens. I'll clean the lens and see. Okay, now maybe it should be okay. And let me modify the light. So now, okay. Okay, so this is a moonlight thing. Cecilia, visible, blurred. Now, see, I will do it, do the leaves. Okay, so let us see, like, how it is coming. Now it should be okay, no? Now in my video in parallelly I'm just seeing and it looks fine. Anything to be modified, you have to tell me. Monali, ma'am, your camera is blur. We are unable to see. See, at times, Monali, due to the signal, weak signal of the digital connection, bit brightness is required. Okay. So, bit brightness, matlab. Okay, now hold on. Now it should be okay, I believe. Okay. Chalo. Now, what we will do is, I'm changing the light, the color tone, it can be modified. We want yellow, moonlight, sorry, moon white, all those things you can change it. Okay, so as of now we will do this and finish off this video, and then after this there is one more workshop which I did not tell anyone. Okay, since I have time today, I'm going to do. Okay, since next week it's going to be my son's exam and I'll not be able to come so much. For that reasons, what I'll do is, like, I will start today one more workshop, like after this, immediately after this. Okay, so now let me mute this and then go ahead with our bird. Okay, so next is the tree trunk, the tree trunk where the bird is sitting. How do we do this thing? Okay, either you may do a tracing or do a sketching, basic sketching with your pencil. Okay, so that you get an idea where the these colors, I can take it off, so off the thing. Okay, so I want my bird to sit here. Okay, and then so this is a tree trunk, the tree stem, bark, whatever you call it. Okay, so now here, do we need to put a fatter one or a thinner one? Depending on the area, depending on the size of your canvas book, you decide it. Okay, see, I am not putting exactly in the middle, I am putting towards this side. Okay, and I'm just, like, pulling it down. You want a taller one, you want a shorter one, all those things depending on your canvas book size, you decide it. Okay, so how you're convenient with, how you want your tree bark to be, that way you may decide it and go ahead and do it. Okay, so now we do the tree trunk, bit strong, thick, like this. Okay, and then I will show you something. Okay. Okay, this is one work which we did last year. This is Vedant's work actually. I had given him directions and he had done all the background, this fence and everything, and little bit of the plants, right, he did. And this bird also, all the coloring he did, but final detailing I had to do. The knife also, he kind of tried to use it and he made these rain petals. Okay, tell me, how was this? This we started last year. We did last a year when the corona had begun. Okay, the first painting, which kind of, I felt that Vedant could do many things. Okay, so this is one thing. And then, and then. So this again, this is one more. This is, like, dandelions, which, like, again my son did. This was for, again, for his school magazines, I guess, like, school magazine they publish, right, every year. For that, we had to submit something. So this is like flying dandelions, we did this. So this all, like, I'll be teaching in the paid workshop for the kids in the coming week. Okay, plan to put a batch with economical fees. Whoever interested may kind of, bring their kids and join in this workshop. Okay, my kid is only 10 years, but I make him do wonders with all these things. Okay, these are all acrylic work, and I'll show you one more. So this is again one more dandelion by using pencil ka back, like this, for the dotting tool. Okay, and then, and this one more, this is again Vedant's, like, this is with a tiny brush tapping work. Okay, and this was my work for some project. Okay, and then I'll show you, we had a palette knife paid workshop. This was the work which we did. Nandini, Guri, and then Cecilia, and many more. Okay, so we all did this work and it turned out very beautiful. See this texture, we made texture paste and coloring, everything, and it was wonderful session. Okay, and then, and nobody saw this. Okay, this I've not completed it. I had this little bit work is there. This was our again our second paid workshop. Okay, see the work, and it's really burning and nice deer. Okay, beautiful deer. Just wanted to show. Okay, so these are some things. Okay, now we will go to this work. I finished showing. Now, like, I'm not showing anything anymore. I know, like, you guys will be thinking, what, ma'am? Why are you doing this, ma'am? Continue the work, ma'am. Isn't it? Okay, so next I'm going to go with the, you may use a flat brush of smaller size, or you may use even a round brush. Okay, so whichever you're convenient with, you may take that brush and then go ahead and do the tree trunk shading. Okay, so I have taken size 10 flat brush. Okay, and then I'm going ahead and giving one round of brown. Okay, if your brush is not moving, little bit water, not a lot of water, very little water. Okay, and again for the tree, should it be brown, should it be black? It depends on how you want your tree to look. Okay, you may even bring red color, you may even bring gray color, and then you can do the detailing for the tree in your own way. Okay, if you have dark brown, okay, this is burnt sienna. Okay, why Sina? We say like in a PIE pie, TIE tie, SIE sai. So that like I'm pronouncing as burnt Sina. Okay, in other places they may use in a different way. So I'm not using that way. Okay, so now like little bit of brown with from an old bottle which is already dried up, and then little bit of color mixture is there where green and everything is mixed up. So I'm going to take that shade also. Okay, and then I'm going to mix it along with this. Okay, I'll show you how to do the detailing for the tree once it dries up. Okay, see, in acrylics it's all about the time we given for it to settle. You want to do wet of wet, wet on wet, or you want to do once it dries up, layering, layer on layers. How it is, it's all up to you. Okay, so more and more you play with the colors, more and more things you will find out. Okay, so now I gave little bit black here and there. Okay, I'm going to wash my brush and take little bit black with this, and then I'm going to pull it off like this from top to bottom. Okay, so it gets blended with brown color. So, and we get the wood, proper wood shading. Okay, so now in this, if you had seen the trees, right, they would be having these patterns, where the woodpeckers and all, they would have kind of, pecked on it and made some marks, like, like this curvy marks. All those detailing you may give if it is needed. Okay, I'm not telling you need to give here and all. I'm just telling, not everywhere, only in certain places if you want to give, you may give. Okay, now I'm kind of taking that away, because like for this thing it is not going well, so I'm just like going to keep it like this only. Okay, okay, so my wood is done. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I will close these, and then we will go for the bushes, the greenery bushes. Okay, so for that what we will do, light over dark or dark over light, you decide how you want to give. We need a round brush of size round brush, or else maybe a flat brush which is of size 8, 6 you may use it, or a round brush of 10, or close to 12 also you may use it. Okay, so those are the things. I will take dark green, and then I'll go ahead with a little bit of middle tone sap green also I'll use it. Okay, if you have Viridian green, you may use Viridian green. And then if you don't have dark green, what to do, Then you may mix black and green together, you will get the dark green tone. Okay, so all those shadings I've already taught you how to mix colors and all. So you may go ahead and bravely do all the color shadings. Okay, so now see here, I'm giving dark green, just like pulling, keep and pull, that's it. Okay, so like this I am giving. So in the back, like very little. Going forward, I want more bushes. Okay, so straight, slanting, cross. I'm using a flat brush. Got it? And then in the same brush, I may go ahead with little bit of sap green. Okay, as informed, like this video would be available only till morning 7 o'clock. I will not be keeping it open. Okay, I want many people to come and attend the live. I'm giving free live workshops, like weekly twice. Only the weekend, hereafter it would be not during the weekday. And yeah, it's because like my son's school, right? His exams are starting this Monday, and I have to kind of work on that. I have paid workshops, so many things happening parallelly. Okay. Okay, so like this we keep creating the bushes, and then we go with now light green. If you have brighter green, the fluorescent green, you may use that also. Okay, so now I am changing shades. I'm using lighter green. So with sap green only, I did not wash my brush anytime. Okay, so now I've been using light green. Once this dries up, then I'll be doing with the lighter green, the neon green. Okay, so neon green, how to make? If I don't have answer for that. I bought it directly. So you may also kind of buy one set if you want to. Any brand you may buy. Okay, so now when we come here, let this brown color shade dry up, and then you may give it this tree trunk, right? So let it not be patchy. Okay, so over this, like try and give off the bushes as natural as possible. Okay, and with the dry brush effect, I'm slightly, there is no paint in the brush, so I'm just like covering up these portions. Okay, it cannot be plain, no, so for that I'm just pulling from down to up direction. Okay, so now here again, I've taken little bit dark green from the lid, and then going ahead and doing the strokes just like that. Okay, you would be knowing how to do the grass part and all. You've done so many workshops with me. The uh, peonies or poppies, red poppies in the wild field, that we did, in that, like how we did the same way. Okay, not much of difference. Okay, now we kind of put some bushes like this and all. Yeah, it's raining in my area, so the signal, if it gets weaker, then like we will not be having the video. So don't know, let me see, like the comment, like how it is, what you guys are saying. Gurjeet, very beautiful. Bit brightness is required. Lovely arts, ma'am. Thank you, Cecilia. Okay, anything else? Anything else, Gurjeet? Okay, so I've done till here, and then let me go ahead, and then now we will do the bird. Okay, so I will close off all the bottles which I don't want. I did with sap green. What are the greens, if you're asking? It is sap green, dark green, then like we did like leaf green. Okay, so those are the greens, and when I mix sap green and the dark green, it gives brownish tone. Okay, so that is something. Now like whatever unwanted things, you may take it off, and then go ahead with doing the bird. So for doing the bird again, you can do the tracing, and you bird may sit here or in the middle or in this side. It is all up to you where you want to position your bird. Okay, so what I will do is, since like I already put off the root here, I will draw my bird little bit ahead. Okay, here I will keep the bird. Okay, so now the belly part of the bird. Okay, and then the wing part. Okay, so the wing part. Okay, so these are all freehand. You may be good at freehand, I believe, all of them over the seam. Okay, and a tiny beak. The beak detailing we will be doing it later. Okay, so now the belly part is like this, and the feet of it. Okay, so feet is like now slightly like this, and the detailing we will be doing it later, and this is the tail of it. Okay, so now we will be doing the detailing. Okay, so for this, how do we do it? I have here a dirty yellow which I'm about to finish. Okay, so I think like I'm going to go ahead and do with this only. Okay, so first we give white color. Okay, so white is the base for the bird. Okay, I'm creating that pattern, meaning like I want that fur direction. I follow the fur direction of the bird. Okay, so once it dries up, or like semi dry, then we will go ahead and give the other shades. Now the paint is wet. Whatever shades you want to give, the light blue, if you want to mix it with white color, all those things you may give it off now only. But other detailing part, okay, for that you need to wait for it to dry. So now I want gray color. What I will do, I can go ahead, take little bit black and do the detailing part of the bird wherever that gray color is along with black. Okay, so this I want to tell. Okay, you need to give 2 or 3 coats of white because white is so transparent. It dries off and then it turns out kind of very transparent. The beneath color is seen. Okay, so now little bit of black. I'm kind of making it like a gray. I'm doing the detailing also in this only. Okay, so I'm seeing to that like the fur ka design is coming. The feathers, right, the direction, the texture of the feathers, everything I'm trying to do the detailing now here itself. Okay, you have to see how my brush is moving so that you'll understand like how to do the fur. Fur in the sense feather. Okay, and very little black, not too much. Okay, so there is nothing in my brush. It's just that like some very little paint. See, I'm just pulling it in the upward direction. Okay, and then I will go here. Okay, okay, so wherever the black, gray tone and all had to come, I have given it off. Okay, now we will take very little blue, any blue it may be. You want to try with sky blue, you may try with sky blue, you may try with dark blue. Okay, everything little, very minimal, very minimal. Okay, so my paint is dried up. Okay, so now I did not clean my brush. Okay, so there was black color. This black color in my brush when I took a little bit sky blue, it became like, grayish blue. Okay, so we will have all those shades in our bird. Okay, so this way we keep working on the white color. Little bit white is visible, and then we will give the, see here now, like the gray color I'm trying to bring in. Okay, so I got that particular shade. Now here also, so no, don't ask me what is the bird's name. Really, I don't know. If yellow color means I can say it is yellow finch, or red means cardinal, I can say. This bird, what is the name? I don't know. I'll say it is lovebirds, African lovebirds, African migratory lovebirds. Okay, that's what I can say. Okay. So now I will take little bit blue color. Okay, kind of, this is Prussian blue, I believe. I'm tapping away the excess, nothing is there. Okay, I want very little, and then I will go ahead with detailing like this. Very little, 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 little. Okay, just rough, 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 dry brush effect. Okay, the same way, come in, pull it here like this. Okay, and then so blue color robin. Okay, that's what I feel like telling. Okay, so now again, if you want to darken it, if you want to highlight your thing, little bit black color, dry brush effect only. So little bit, slightly, not so a lot, very little. Okay, so see to that you have that feather. When you're doing it, you'll know, like, okay, my bird's feathers are like this, no, in this layering only it will come, isn't it? So that you keep in the mind and keep doing it, you'll get it. Okay, so now again, I will go ahead and then I will do my bird's feet. Okay, very simple feet, not complicated feet. Okay, it's just standing. The picture also he is given like that only, the guy whoever has made this picture. Okay, so black color into this just for highlight again. Okay, and now let us come and give the tiny beak. Okay, hope it's visible. It's raining now and it may go off, and our okay, okay, sorry. So we are done with the bird now. Okay, so any doubt you may kind of, let me see, and I want to save the video. If the video is gone, that's it, gone. Sorry, flower, blue jay. Oh, nice name, blue jay. Yeah. Sorry, had gone for the physiotherapy. No, please take care. Your health is more important than other things. Okay, so now this thing. Okay, now what we are going to do is we will do, see, my brush is dry, right? The black color is there, so I'm giving it off here. I rub it off so that it gives a natural tone. Okay, and that is something. Then it is going to be Trupti. Hello Trupti, how are you Trupti? Okay, next is we will take light green. Okay, the fluorescent green is there, no? We'll take fluorescent green and then we will do little bit of highlighting the leaves like this here and there. Okay, some part, only very little part, because like this adds value for that reasons. Okay, uh, you may give, not must, since I have all the colors, right, I'm giving. If you don't have, if you want to make shades of green, green plus white, green plus yellow, green plus red, and green plus black, you try each and every color with green, whatever green you have. Okay, then you will find all the wonderful colors coming out live. Okay, got it. Okay, so now what we will do is we will do the flower. Okay, flowers. Okay, now for the flower, no more black is required. Okay, then sky blue, everything will take it off. Maybe a little bit of white color we may rub it here. Okay, so that too, it's in the picture, reference picture. So like this you may rub it off little. If you want to, you may skip this also. Okay, so this gives a more natural look. Okay, okay, so next what we will do is we'll go ahead with orange and all the shades of red. No, we will go only with a few colors. Okay, we need orange peach. Okay, so light orangish. So I have this peach color. Okay, the skin tone color we call it, no, the flush tint that I have. So flush tint with if flush tint is not visible, you may change the color to red or bright orange, whatever color you want to. Okay, since again, like there are colors with me, I want to kind of finish off quickly so that I can save the video. Okay, take it thicker. Okay, and this is very simple flower, just that's it. 4, 5, how much ever you want to. See to that your paint is thicker. If you want to use your this paint also, you may use tube paints, that also you may use. See, my flush tint color is already mixed with red. Okay, I think last workshop for something I had taken, and then I had left the lid with the color combination, and then it is already kind of giving that pinkish tone, and I'm liking this. Okay, so flush tint with pink, flush tint with red, however you want to give, you may give. Okay, so I'm just giving 5 petaled, 3 petaled flowers, and then being done with the work. Simple, just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's it. Very tiny and beautiful pretty flowers. Okay, on the stem you want to give, off the stem you want to give, all those things, it's up to you. Okay, how you want your flowers to stand out. Okay, it's just flowers. Okay, abstract, right? So you may give in any way you want. Okay, so that's it. I think we are done with the with plants also. Okay, so now see, I'm just tapping and making some abstract flowers. It's nice, but flowery garden, isn't it? Flowery garden. This is just like I'm not putting any 5 or 6 petals and all. Just like that, I'm just tapping. Okay, hope it's visible for you guys. Okay, so this is nice, beautiful. Simple and very beautiful, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so now we are done with this. Now for the middle part, you may give something for the flowers. You may highlight it with red color or you may not. It's all up to you. See, I will not say like, you have to do this. I will give you options of you may try this, okay? Because as an artist thing, like, I would keep on experimenting, okay, till I get a satisfaction, like, for my mind. Okay. And again, like, don't stick on to like, this is in the picture, I have to do this way. And it has to be replicated like how it is. That is one thing. And some things are like, the number of flowers can be modified, the color of the flowers can be modified. Okay. And again, the variations in the wood, right? Ditto like me, you'll not get. When you're doing it, it'll be different for you. Okay, you may touch little bit red and make the wood little bit like a red wood kind of thing. Okay, so when you're doing it, think over. You would have seen trees which has a dark patches, like, the barks which are cracked up barks and all, right? So all those things you may think and bring it here for your like, experience. Okay, when you're doing it, try and think over, do little bit realistically with your own thoughts also. Okay, so that is what I wanted to tell. Okay, now what we will do, take a little bit red, and I'm going to finish this. And if possible, if the climate is giving supportive uh, supportive ways, then I will go ahead and do one more video. If not, then no one more video. It's already dark. Okay, so I've taken coral red now, and I'm going to do the middle part of the uh, see here. You may give orange color, red color, any color you want to. I'm giving coral red color. So here some dots I'm just giving. Okay, just like that. If you want to do the colors of yellow color and all, you may do. See, in the swan painting, you remember, like, we had done some abstract, like in the back and all, right? All those things, white color dots, that all you may give. It will look nice actually. Okay, so that part I'm telling, like, you may modify little bit. Okay, so now we are done with this painting. I'm done. I'm done, 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 done. Okay, it says bluebird and little bird sitting on a stump in a flower field. Cute beginner canvas painting. Okay, so now let us see Trupti, Cecilia. Wow, so beautiful. Thank you so much, Cecilia. Okay, so as I told, we will save this video and hope this, like, you guys like this. Okay, I'm moving away all the paints, whatever is not required. Okay, and yeah, any doubts you have, you may ask here. I'm seeing my own video. What a fancy scene. Okay, bit brightness is required. Okay, so this, right, like, it's visible, isn't it? Yeah, any doubts you have? Wow, so beautiful. Thank you, Cecilia. Any question? Chat, remember to cut your private policy, abide by our company guidelines. Welcome to remember. Okay, so whoever is coming to chat may have to remember all the guidelines of YouTube. Okay, so this video will be available till tomorrow morning. Okay, by 7 I will close it off. If you want to do it today night, only take a sketchbook and do it. I may not be able to give any private link or like small video and all because it is not possible in YouTube to give only for certain people. Not possible. FB means, like, it is there, it is not there. Okay, and yeah, I want to stick on to. Okay, so this is the thing. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming and watching. Let me see. I will save this video again sharp at 7 o'clock. I'll do a tiny video, 7 to 7:15, a 15-minute challenge to myself, where I try and do something which is easier. Okay, so I'm going to save this video again. By 7 we will meet. Okay.